Let's get going and see how we can do. How you doing, Tank? What up, what up? How was your day today? We are getting into Chapter 3 of Tell Me Why, which is very intense story-driven game, and we're about to finish it, or this could be like 5 hours. I don't know if we'll finish it tonight, but we're finally ending the last chapter. This should be the catch-up.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins face the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
What up,
They had
Mindrat?
come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions,
Good job, Mindrat.
learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds.
And we're back. Who's ready to do some fucking puzzles? It's gonna be a lot of goddamn puzzles. Nightmares!
Allison, wake up.
It's the mom. Dropping pictures?
You killed me.
Oh fuck. It's gonna be behind you. Everything scary always is. You killed your mother, you killed me. You will end up like me. Goddamn mental break. Nope, underground, even scarier. Why did it look like ember? Like a fire. Again. No? Superpowers. When did this turn into a horror game? Jesus Christ. Trees are like floating off the walls? I don't like that.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood.
Well, fuck. She's just waiting out there with a gun. And it's you. Holding the scissors. Jesus Christ, this is terrifying.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Okay. Fuck. Chapter 3, Inheritance. Oh, this is about to get bad. I assume chapter 3, Marianne's problems, Marianne's mental health. We're not going to leave that untalked about. That was scarier than I was prepared for. And it's probably going to copyright me. Nice. What up, Gim? How you been doing? How's life been? What have you been up to, homie? How's work? I'm alright. Drinking water. Taking it easy. So it looks like she is not coming out of the room. Jesus. This is a long song break. Roll on out of bed. Let's go. I think I could talk to your brother. That's terrifying, and I don't like looking at people's eyes underwater like that. That is not comfortable. Nope. Nope, I don't want to keep looking at that. Makes me uncomfortable, don't know why. Don't like it. Alright. What's your adoptive cop dad say? Morning, I started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Left the file for you downstairs on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you can drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy, Uncle Eddie. My famous buck-up buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
Alright.
Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
How is this? Is it a little too loud, guys?
How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else.
Let me know if it's too loud for y'all.
Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox at 12.
Anything else in this room? How about bathroom?
I could do my laundry. Ugh.
No.
There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
I feel like they've got like soap scum on the doors. It's actually realistic to a person. Did I step on the scale? I can't see that low. That sucks. That'd be a cool little... What are you guys doing? Tell me why. Oh, I just tried to make the scale move. You know. Normal shit.
The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter.
Tidal schedule. High tides. Low tides. Don't think I'm gonna need that. That looks just like frivolous information.
What the?
What?
I should probably eat something.
Can you do that without Tyler?
I feel so weak.
Go get some whack.
He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Thank you for bringing our children home safe. Thank you again for keeping this off the books. Our kids made a mistake. Lord knows a police record can compromise a child's future. Thank you for the community, the Locklears, and the Moors.
I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head. I can't really eat anything right now.
You just said you should eat.
Here's
Homie.
the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
I'm having a
I gotta
mental
think about
break.
something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs. Well, now they know everything about me but my blood type.
Who may concern in regards to her current rent bill, I can confirm has been employed at Veggie General Store. What a ballistic. Yeah, I know. It's been weird the past few days. How you been doing? Sorry, I was just looking at this and I realized I was drifting. And is still currently working as an accounting assistant. This position entails data entry, processing, and recording transactions, bookkeeping, preparing budgets and reports. Full-time in this role and uses a yearly salary of $24,000 plus bonuses. She has no disciplinary record. ID and pay stubs. Where would that be? Michael's Special Creamy Crab Hot Pot? Good, I'm glad you've been doing well. What's school been like? Been staying safe?
Maybe if I make something for Dee, it'll help calm me down. I should have let myself enjoy these trips more.
If I open this now, will you say that that's a good thing to make? No. Just thought. You know, maybe. Maybe. Where would a kid keep her ID and her pay stubs?
I wish you could just change your mood as easily
No,
as a
those
record.
are records. I thought that was a file cabinet.
I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this. I wonder what Michael would think about all this. Would he even get it? I don't
Put too
feel
much
like
of that.
listening to anything right now.
Mio in my water.
I wonder what Tyler's up to out at the house.
I'm gonna go get my little guy, huh? I shift from 11 to 2 sleep schedule and then 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. sleep schedule. Jesus.
Eddie loved his Mishka so much.
I don't know how you do that.
God, the world feels so fucking small right now.
I can only
I've got to
get
find a way to get out of my head.
I can only get sleep at night. I can't sleep during the day.
Here's my ID.
Or at least hardly ever. You keep your pay stubs in your wallet?
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Whoa.
Oh, stop
Stay
it,
awake
Alice.
during those
You
times.
have to
Okay.
Stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here.
Still not much sleep.
I haven't had any time to sketch lately.
Not much time to sleep at all.
Allison, please.
start? I don't feel like listening to anything right now.
I'm just looking for pay stubs. You seem to store things in erratic places.
Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere. I so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday. There isn't a tea in the world strong enough to melt away this mood I'm in.
I'd love some tea right now. Maybe I should make some tea. It's not on the fridge. That seems like such a solid place to store that type of shit. Driving me crazy for storing things in such weird places. Wasn't that? We looked at that. You do not keep them in your shoes. I swear to God, bitch.
So many months of snow boots ahead.
No, this is not a Friday the 13th thing.
The paperwork's not down there.
You mean the brother?
Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. God, feels like my head's full of screeching monkeys right now.
The brother's name was Tyler.
I'm glad he never pushed
We'll
me
flip
to
back
change
to
my last
Tyler, I'm
name.
sure. Court-appointed guardian of minor.
Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed. Haven't heard him play in a while. It just said this is personal.
My dear son, I'm not getting better at you. I'm writing if you would sit down. You always seemed to know when it was time to leave. From the time you were a year old, which shoes belonged to you. I was getting ready to leave. You never cried or made a fuss, just helping me be on my way. I'm proud of you for joining the police force.
Marianne, what's going on with you lately?
Jason,
need
Jacob,
help.
Tyler. What's the difference?
It's nothing. This is nothing. A secret keeper in her secret keep. Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Am I on the right page? I am, right? Yeah. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the secret keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up the secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the goblin, does the people get secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second, and the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It's my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The secret keeper nodded and gazed into the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the secret keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said the moose. Did I just give you something? The secret keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. Jesus, it's gonna be a long one. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the secret keeper before he could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the secret keeper. Her voice filled their minds. The goblins proceeded to produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the secret keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know the moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The secret keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more, so the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared to a misty sky. They had reached out and they managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out, as if they were just thrust into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found him, crying in a tree. You stole my secrets, sued the secret keeper. Give them back. The crafty goblin stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? I will give you your silver-handled hairbrush, offered the secret keeper. For so many secrets, pshaw, you have to offer more than that. What if I shared the gift of the voice? That'll do. So the secret keeper shared the voice with the goblins, and immediately they found they could hear each other's thoughts and feelings. The crafty goblin gave back the secrets and were taken back. They found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they also found it was blank. They tried to speak to her using only their minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the goblins, for she had only shared the power for the goblins to use the voice with themselves, not the whole forest. That's how the goblins stole the voice from the secret keeper, but why they could only use it with each other. There are numbers on this one, which I feel like we've done this one. We've seen these numbers. Are we sure this is the right one?
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Well, I don't see what in the Book of Goblins is going to help me figure out anything without looking more at it, right?
A secret keeper in her secret keep.
What? So there are numbers on it. So there's a 1, a 3, a 0, but there's nowhere to input numbers, so it's not that. I want to open this.
A secret keeper in her secret keep.
Why is it when I touch certain things? Is it just taking me a page back? Yeah, it is. There's nothing to touch on the page or anything. No? Sorry, I'm getting a text. It really wants me to read the book, but I didn't see anything in the story at all. Let me see if I can get David to help. Maybe David can help. Already. I might need help already. Puzzles are hard. I need help. Oh well, I'm talking. I need help with puzzles. I think he's coming. Maybe coming. Moose is lighter. Does anyone have any ideas that isn't like giving it 100% away? There are 3 eyes. A bunch of keyholes. All I can do is
Looks
look
like
at the
this
box.
is coin operated.
I need to get the coin from the moose. I feel like I'm so stoned saying all that stuff out loud. What? The secret keeper handed him a coin. I feel lighter. Is there a coin in here somewhere? Looking for a coin. No wheel spins other than water, remember, mind, right? David's coming down. Maybe David will take some. I need a coin.
I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing, but I shouldn't be snooping in here.
Let's take a quick picture of that. We might need that later. I put too much Mio in my water. It's really gross. Nothing. Where does one find a coin?
Stop sulking.
Okay, focus. I'm still missing some things.
I'm missing a coin. The moose has a coin for me. Or the secret keeper has a coin for me. I don't know, something that may sound slightly less insane.
You swore, Allison.
Come on, Allison. Don't start.
I want to go outside and see if that thing's got the coin. Coin. Can I take more than one for good measure? No. Here we go. Yep, it's this room.
A secret keeper and her secret keep.
Just as I figured out the puzzle.
Didn't need me at all.
Well, I kind of did. It gave me a hint.
No way.
Hi, Dave.
It worked.
I don't know how to get you in frame without the microphone getting cut out. Besides that, hi, Dave. Okay, but you gotta talk up. You gotta at least talk up when you give me bites. Okay, now I'm looking for my pay stubs. Where do you think a girl like me would store pay stubs? Because I've been looking, let me tell you. You get distracted.
The
with
paperwork's
occasional
not down
superpower,
there.
but so far, I cannot for the life of me find it.
What if I just packed a bag and left? Never looked back.
Looking for some sort of memory or something that's gonna guide us where I keep my fucking pay stubs. It's like the fucking mystery of the year. Solved a murder, but we can't figure out where pay stubs are. I feel like they have to be in this room, even though I've searched this room so well. But why would my dad have pay stubs? Why would he hold my pay stubs? That seems weird too, right? He doesn't have pay stubs. We're not leaving. Let's go check our room like an adult.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
We're having a little bit of a mental break. It's fun.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Do you keep them under your bed like a monster?
Not here.
Nope. There's an entire city about 25 miles away from me that's under level 3 evacuation order. That's nuts, man. I don't know how close the fires are to us.
Here they are.
I ain't got a clue.
Okay. I think I've got everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
I don't know. I don't like I left my phone in the basement. That's a normal thing that people do. Right, Dave? Is leave your shit in the basement? No, we're above ground. Hi, Ghost.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the?
Losing our mind. Losing it.
No. I cannot deal with you right now.
Nice sketchbook.
What's it doing here?
First try.
Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. Anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right,
Creepy
hon.
noises.
See you soon.
You're not a normal person, right?
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee.
I just want to make a gift for D. Feels like this game is boring. I'll call you when there's another puzzle. How about that? I'm just actually really good at this. Yeah, same here, Mindrat. It's a lot colder than what they predicted. Okay, that's fine. I was really concerned. I was like, should I really have read that book? Did I really need to read the instruction manual before I jumped on in a video game?
I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard. You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. This is a totally different life.
Goodbye.
Tyler and I should bike around the lake
Maybe the next
when we've patched things up.
still.
I miss you, pup.
That looks like a swoop and a scare, huh?
Eddie's been too busy to fish lately. I know he's missing it.
I like my doorbell.
Morning. Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
He's busy.
No, he's, busy. Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in.
That's true.
So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm
Like
glad you're
you,
able to see
and
that.
you, and the whole neighborhood.
It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will.
Well, that's rough, considering I'm the one that killed her.
He does.
He sacrificed everything for me.
I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Rough.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all costs.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Free now.
Well, he said you don't have to rush back to the store.
Oh, good. Because I did not plan to. I've been overdoing it on double shifts this week. I'm beat.
I know the feeling. Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying, I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face is just what the doctor ordered, right?
It's weird
I
that we're
just
just
feel
sitting
like
here for this
cuddling up
long.
in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee. I've been kind of freaking out on repeat today.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but I just can't calm down.
You ever try any of that affirmation type shit? Look, when things get dark, I tell myself that whatever I'm going through will pass.
No, I don't do that.
I'm a great person and my feelings are valid.
Definitely don't do that.
This will pass. I'm a great person. My feelings are valid.
We'll work on it, but that's a good start. Allison, what's going on?
Tyler and I fought.
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much? And we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know
same
each other
side,
again.
right?
Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. And it's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out.
I am overwhelmed.
Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out.
What is he about to offer me in that tin? Like a
Pretty
metal
cool, right?
tin, not a phone.
Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh god.
Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just
Freaking me out a little bit.
I need to.
I have to sell my
I
mom's
just
house
need to
soon.
sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
I'm crazy. I tend to lead towards don't tell anyone about this shit. Tell or don't tell, chat. What do you feel? No spoilers as to why, but what do you guys think? If we don't tell him, I have a feeling Tyler's gonna ask, did we tell anyone? We don't want to piss Tyler off more. But if we tell him... maybe it could help us work it through? He's not gonna understand. He can't see it. I'm gonna don't tell. I'm having panic attacks.
I'm sorry. I just can't think about Juno right now. I've had the worst week.
Hey, stop saying you're sorry. We don't have to talk about this now or ever if you're having second thoughts.
Yeah, it's just, I think I might have fucked everything up with Tyler. For good.
So far in
Hold
this
up.
episode, Ancient?
I don't know the whole story, but nothing's fucked, okay? You two spend 10 years apart, and then day one you get thrown into some real intense shit. There's gonna be speed bumps.
Just in this episode, the context
Please
you're
be
missing
honest.
is we're now getting memories
been acting
by
like an
ourselves,
asshole?
just like about our mom.
Every time he's asked me for something, I've pushed back. Even though I knew it was important. But this whole search has been tearing my life apart. And it's like he doesn't even care.
We're now seeing memories of our mom and like young Tyler being mad at us
You're not an asshole.
as he's getting locked
You're
up.
just under a lot of pressure. Look, I know you hate letting
We feel
people
crazy
down,
and
but
like
you
a
gotta
bad
put your
sister.
own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Let's try him.
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening.
Why not? They got along.
I mean it.
Michael and Tyler got along. Michael definitely hit on Tyler and he turned him down, but that doesn't mean Tyler doesn't like him as a person. It just means they don't want to fuck.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just want to check something. How's everybody doing today? I'm just checking something really quick. Nope, I think I'm good. I got an email I just needed to check really quickly. I just want to make sure everything's okay. You know when you get one of those emails that looks like a super fake email and you're like, "What is this?" You know what I'm saying? You're like, that don't look legit. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Okay, sorry about that. I keep getting emails that I have Snapchat getting hacked, but the thing is I don't have a Snapchat. So I keep looking to see, like, is it from my Snapchat when I was in the 9th grade? But it's somebody created a Snapchat with my email. And I just had to really quickly delete.
At least
because it's annoying me to get those emails. Someone's logged in from blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And we're back.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
How you doing?
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
Chief's busy right now, but you could leave him in his mail slot.
Hey, Greggs.
Going around it.
Ooh, these
He
look
doesn't
like
have anything
wild
useful.
berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh, yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
You gonna eat some, or? Wash your own cups, wash your own plate.
God, I hope no one got hurt.
I'm just wandering around to see if there's anything I maybe missed. We're just gonna trigger a memory. Nope, they just made that usable for shits. Made that usable for shits.
What was going on with me this morning?
You all right, kid?
Yeah, just super tired.
Making my way downtown. Don't know where I'm going. I think he's upstairs.
This is not this guy's first ticket. Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
I'm looking for his mail slot.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him.
Who's in there?
I probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but no more snooping.
Mr. Gershwin. Oh, it's Alexander Gershwin. We met him.
Works at the post office. Name's Danny.
Yeah, I do. So you're here to visit family, and also to hunt moose, correct? You had a tag for up near Miller.
Correct.
Season's closed in most places around here.
This is interesting.
I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
So he's a poacher?
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it. I dropped my stuff off upstairs, so I'm gonna go wait in the break room.
Okay, hon. I won't be much longer.
Hey, Gregs.
Oh, what are you up to, Allison?
Eating pie. Or is it's cobbler. Eating cobbler.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day.
Hey, Gregs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious, which is fine by me. Boring is good.
Can I eat now?
Like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the
drugs.
national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Eat your pie. Don't talk to the man about drugs anymore. He's clearly unhappy about his drugs. Someone talking to...
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever. What are they talking about?
They're talking about none of your business, young lady.
Oh, go fuck yourself, mister.
I'm gonna have to tell the whole hospital what happened. So, I have that cute little criminal locked up in a kennel in the back of my car, and I really kind of need to get to work. I'd appreciate it if you could take him to animal control.
Hey, Gregs. Never mind. What are you having?
Trout pie and,
Ew.
black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
We haven't had a three-pointer coffee break in a while.
You remember how that one shot of yours went wild and smashed the picture of old Chief Burke?
Yep. Couldn't show my face around here for a week.
Looking for anything else
I'll let you in on a secret. Most people hated Burke anyway. Your dad's a far better chief than he ever was.
And she's ready.
Whew. Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
A raccoon?
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
A raccoon?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
Adorable.
And this is how legends begin.
Probably expensive, though. I imagine mail's expensive
Anyway,
to get up there.
I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh,
Give her her
it's
present.
okay. Totally,
present.
I understand.
Her present.
He calls.
Present.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something.
Yes.
To make up for
Give her the
missing your
present.
birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky?
Aw, we good friends.
Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya.
Oh, trout pie's back.
Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
Nope.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, how he went and broke into the archive room, then pretty much assaulted your uncle. Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you
I
two
stabbed someone with a pair of
piece, but
scissors.
I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to have this conversation right now. I had a rough morning.
Let's stop it.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable.
Stable is a great word to define me right now.
Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
Stable is a great way to describe me. So clearly stable. That's me.
Ty, are you there?
Oh, can we talk from this far?
Tyler? Answer me, please.
Can he not hear you anymore?
Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay.
Jesus.
I've been here before.
This is anxiety at a 10.
I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles.
I'm really bad at this.
Just a little longer. Just keep going. In and out.
All right, we're finally getting through it.
You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there.
I've never used one of these apps. I don't know if they work that well. Anyone speak to them?
I'm okay. I'm okay. What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids.
Hey, Sam.
Went
What
back
up?
to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much these meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Aw.
Oh, kids.
We got our little toys.
This is just goodbye till next time, okay?
He's ghosting you because you ghosted him when he got sent off to prison.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
Me all the time. Maybe twice a day.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside.
I think Eddie's got secrets.
Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake.
He knows.
You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Not gonna tell him. Not right now.
Tyler keeps telling me that too. So you two agree on something. But I'm just not sure I can. Might be too late. I am who I am.
I like her outfit consists of Christmas sweaters.
It's never too late. But it is going to take some hard work. Please, just do what you need to, okay?
Okay.
I'll support you in any way I can.
Thanks, Uncle.
Thank
Love
you,
you, Uncle. You're good, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Exhausted. But not like
Hey,
I'm about
Ancient,
to
have
have
you
a heart
seen a
attack,
full
so
playthrough of this
that's an
chapter?
improvement.
I want to know how long it is. If anybody has an idea how long it is, how many hours, let me know.
I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
Aw. How close was he to Marianne?
How close were he and Marianne?
I don't know exactly. But he cared about her a lot.
He simped for her.
Her death really shook him up.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility.
Or it's probably
but
you, Eddie.
I never found any proof, no.
I think
I should go
Eddie's our
talk to him.
dad.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me too.
Because why else did he take Allison in? I think, and then pay for Tyler's stuff. I think he's our dad.
I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything.
In
I'll call you later.
Sequit. Mindrat, what do you think? I feel like you're normally one to come up with these types of the conspiracy theories. I have theories about who their dad is. I was wondering if you were with me to make a conspiracy theory.
You can do this. Tyler? Are you there? Okay. Guess we're still doing that.
I think the cops, their dad.
Good.
Because why else would he take Allison in? And why else would, he pay for Tyler's fireweed? Instead of sending him to straight prison. The cop ends up adopting this girl and caring for her. And he won't give us all of the information we need. He's always half-assing us with info. And he claims it's because he's protecting us, but I think it's because he's our fucking daddy. You don't want to tell us he's daddy cop. Because she thinks that this is her dad right now.
Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving. What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it. Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
Checking on you.
I was just driving by and wanted to see how you were doing. I heard there was some trouble on the docks.
There's always trouble on the docks.
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Yeah, your mother gave that to me.
Impressive collection.
Hey, you want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Oh. That's a really nice sextant.
Well, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way.
What up, Mac? How you doing? I think...
So,
he was there that night.
I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory.
Where's your brother?
Back at the house.
Back at the house, I guess.
So, what's he getting up to today?
Who knows?
All right.
Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Look at the boat in a minute. Let's go upstairs.
Let's see, how's the house coming along?
Slow.
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course. I mean, there's a whole lives in there. Real shame.
I feel like there's another one of our toys hidden somewhere up here. Or not. know, Mac.
Building lines. Corroded, rusty-ass junker.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know how many endings there are. I don't know how any of it works.
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust. I got a can of rust remover somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Oh, sure.
I saw a can over here. They made them all ballistic. They're all made out of like wood and paint.
Would this help?
Oh,
So wood was
thanks,
pretty
Princess,
plentiful
but
out
that
there.
ain't it.
They did live in a forest.
It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
Red can. Got it. Red can, rest remover.
Hey, Allie. Could you check if I have rust spray somewhere in this mess?
I am doing my darndest, bruh. How's that going for you, Mind Riot? DUI allegation.
The rust remover's in some sort of spray bottle. Should say sticky mechanisms on it.
National voting member. He's in debt.
Oh, damn it.
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench.
I should
Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
I shouldn't have taken so long, but I did because I'm a fuck up. He looked over this way. What cupboard? Also, I didn't see any can that said sticky mechanisms on it. Did y'all? Oh. In the drawer that we were going through.
Yeah, the gauze should be in that cupboard over there.
Can I bring him the stuff for sticky mechanisms now, too?
Sam? Are you our father?
I don't know.
You'd ask me that question someday.
He don't know either.
Well?
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you were so close.
You two were so close.
Right?
I know you meant something to her.
Mouse and keyboard is foreign to you.
Honestly
I love mouse and
think I would have
keyboard.
let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
You must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look. we were
Our mama
just
never said
friends.
anything.
I mean, take a look at old Sam. No
Nobody
woman like
wants
Mary
him.
Ann would ever
Aw.
think twice about a guy like me.
Poor Sam.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Marianne's fucking secrets.
She got many.
I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much.
But she my mama, so I can't.
But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
You can take me to your secret Marianne shrine? There's a handle on that door now. I don't think there was a handle before. We going to a secret Marianne shrine?
Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the looking sharp first made, Kansky?
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, that was, long time ago.
Where all did you travel to?
Mostly worked the Southeast Asia route. Vietnam, Cambodia, around those parts.
What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing maintenance. Collecting the garbage, cleaning the hull. Ranked up to navigation after a while.
Right. Hence the sextant.
I'm never gonna get over the word sextant. Is something gonna trigger if I look at that again? No. That's not us. It's the beaver.
Hey, come have a look.
Or the old bear, excuse me.
If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Is it sexy? Is the Sextant a sexy place? Sounds like swank. Like nightclub.
You want to take a seat?
Why is there a burnt up pan in your garbage?
Oh, yeah, that. Might have fallen asleep cooking dinner.
What's all this?
Here, I, kept a few things.
It's a weird name. Memory? No.
Your mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Dear Sam, I'm writing this from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you were right, the kids love the whale mural. Our other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're gonna hike to Nugget Falls and see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope, we're hauling them in by the barrel load, Marianne. Aw, it's all sad. Birthday card to him. Dear Sam, most bears only live to 20 or 25, so congratulations on making it to 29. I certainly wouldn't have lived, certainly would have survived out here without you, so thanks again for everything you do. Laura is a lucky woman. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget the Aniakchak, I'm never gonna say that with this. Aniakchak. Aniakchak. Chaka. Fuck. I'm butchering words. Rose will always be seaworthy. Whatever the name of his boat is, I'm guessing. Might just look a little smaller in your memory. I hope you have some time on the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, and I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Did you like it?
Well, fell asleep before I even saw a sword. Look at these ones.
She looks
Happy?
happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
No, she
No.
didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama.
That doesn't mean it should
it's
be
all
your
I-
whole life.
It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
Sorry, I have a pop-up for malware bites. I'm sorry. It's not my problem. I can't maintain that. It's more
sorry.
than just the house to her
I
memory.
know how hard this has been on you.
You showed me in all your
But
box
you need to
with the
move on.
pictures and stuff. He's gonna get drunk and
What's
angry.
done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg?
No, 'cause
Shin bone
we didn't
snapped
talk
in
much.
3 different places.
It was like 6.
It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody.
Marianne loved and cared for you.
I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. I think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Jeez. Depressing. Let's go look in that loft, eh? Okay. Are we gonna go talk to our brother now? Figure out this loft situation? Now we're gonna go to Tyler.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
gotta be our dad that came to get us.
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on.
Are we good?
Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah, I went by her place this morning. I gotta tell you, whatever went
Messed
down
up
between you
looking.
two, it kind of messed her up.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell.
God, that's so pretty. Look at those mountains.
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that you?
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
So pretty out.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
Yeah. Let's go walk on ice.
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
I'm feeling like corn dogs for dinner. Anybody else a big fan of corn dogs? Mindrat, you seem like a corn dog type of person.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
I'm trying to have a corn dog for dinner. That's what I'm craving. Some dank ass corn dogs.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Everyone moves on.
People came and
I want some
went a lot.
fireweed.
And besides,
But,
everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees.
They branch.
keep on sprouting new branches. And...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
How does one fish?
Come on, pull up on the rod. No, give it a reel them in.
Like fishing in Red Dead.
Come on, don't let it escape. No, reel them in.
I got it.
Got my first catch in my backyard. I'm the best.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
Slippery little biznatch.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. Hey, So, the other day you were talking about your chosen family.
That
How
was
did
also like
you
2 minutes ago.
find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
Ice
One
fishing looks
morning,
like
my
fun.
uncle woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yep. He didn't know how to help, so he found someone who did.
That sounds amazing.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JCE holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
I think I'd like it.
I'm not sure
Gotta be
where I'm
open,
going,
Tyler.
but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door is open.
Let me fish another fish.
You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. Alright, here we go.
More fish. Gotta catch 'em all.
Don't let it escape. Reel him in.
Oh, I am. Oh, I am, son. Watch that reeling in.
Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job.
Almost the exact same
You weren't
animation.
all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
They're getting closer.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get
Forgive
why
and
she always has to
forget.
run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I was the kid who killed his mom.
Yeah, well, I was the kid who killed his mom. And I still found a way to confront my shit. I mean, I'm here, doing the work. Even though, every second, I've got to fight the urge to run straight back.
To fireweed, you mean?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more
fish.
like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now, I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Another fish?
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything.
I had a feeling. We're gonna keep saying fireweed, mind right?
Don't let it escape.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let it go.
Reel him in.
Pro gamer.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played.
All 3 fish.
I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe
Ooh,
hard to
little
answer?
music.
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Do we have any protection for woofs?
Told you.
There's not really 2 ways about it.
Do we throw hot coffee
You gotta
on
be
them?
willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Yeah, that all sounds nice, but it's just not me.
A true lone wolf? I can respect that. Hey, you've been dangling that line an awful long time. Sure you didn't forget the bait? Here, watch a master at work.
Take it away.
I just don't want to mix the relationship into more than a friendship. I feel like their thing is going so solid. I don't want to somehow confuse anything.
Hey, you're missing the show.
I just want him to enjoy his friendship and like his budding relationships with his family and his new friends and think about romance secondary. Romance later. Romance later. Yeah, romance later, I said. I told you, romance later. Good.
Whoa.
Don't be
careful
kissing.
now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act.
Romance
But
after you
seriously,
move. You
thanks,
gotta get to
man.
know each other
This is
first.
exactly what I needed.
You don't want to start romancing and then move in together and then
Missing
break
one
up.
tiny thing.
Hey, Bruzzy. Pop that champagne?
Minship, you read my mind. You know Allison refuses to eat anything cold in the winter?
It's her loss. From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben & Jerry's in the snow.
I'm glad you liked it,
Fine.
Bruzzy. How long is it?
Small fry.
How many hours? Four hours. That's doable. We're about 2 hours in.
We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure. You have my number now. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay.
Remember, no spoilers,
Sorry,
Bruzzy.
Don't be. I'll see you two later.
Hi.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday.
You apologize too, Tyler.
All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole.
Good boy.
I should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
If he kept his eyes open the whole time, that would have been
Why did I miss
creepy.
you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum.
Hey, mind right, I got a wheel for Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't really spin well, but I have a
Okay,
little prop
so
wheel. It's
I need
adorable.
to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
I'll take a picture and send it to you in the Discord. I got a bunch of new minis today, too. I prefer Life is Strange 3 right now, just because I don't know how this game ends. I also got some
So,
cool dice and some
what
cool
is it?
minis, Mind
It
Riot.
was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Arson's not his style.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't
So
really
far.
seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else.
I think it's our
Look at this.
cop is our
This
dad.
was taken in 1992.
I'm telling
when
you, the
Mary Ann
cop is our
first moved
daddy.
to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently, she never told anyone about it.
And
Let's go.
it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft?
I'm so
That's got
far,
secret shit written
got
all
so
over it.
far.
Let's go.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Ugh, what a mess.
Is this the
That's not
puzzle?
gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
I'll protect you.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
It's probably just storage. We're gonna find like 13 years of National Geographic or something.
So why would she keep it a secret then?
So do I have to move the car, or can I just go get the ladder?
For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but just a loose plank. The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper
Creepy.
always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
There's a ladder in here. I just dang saws it. I will try and do my darndest with this hard puzzle. Let's see how I do.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada.
I like the glow-in-the-dark stuff. Cool. Okay, Mind Rat.
Here, found a switch.
Spoopy, scary skeletons.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
Your mom is insane. Or she's dead. She was insane. Creepy music.
Whoa.
Looks like a shrine. Are these stories? On the wall? Like the start of the stories?
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
Whoa.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
I'm gonna take a guess. Yeah.
Oh, Marianne, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
go. Puzzle time!
Recognize this?
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do my best voice. The goblins are in their voice. What's the creepy... How... I've read this one. Right? No.
Well, here it is.
Here it is.
Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message.
The picture's different?
Okay, spot the differences.
Oh. Kids are missing.
It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Actually, I'm not. Huh. Nope. Goblins.
Yeah.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be the Gold Lady's castle. And it looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And the princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
I'm getting it.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
The goldfish?
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah. At some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne. Figured anything out yet?
Nah,
Okay.
still figuring it out.
That looks kind of different. Moon looks the same.
Does his smile look different to you?
No. I don't think the smile is any different. Something is different. So I've got the castle. I've got the kids that are missing. I've got the fish. I've got the girl. Oh, the title.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it. Whoa.
What's
Boom.
in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No, but it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled, like someone tried to throw it away. An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip. I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Oh, poor thing.
Why
My
would she
birdie
keep an
Polly.
old drawing of a pet in here?
I'll miss you forever.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with. And I've realized just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with this all on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this. I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go again with cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone, Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
This one?
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Yeah, I grabbed it.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
This is about all the stuff the mom did through her life. Cause watch, she watched her do ballet, right?
Hey, I can move the piece next to the princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun.
We know she did
Notice how
ballet.
unhappy she looks in all these pictures. I don't think she was having any fun.
Right?
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
She broke them up. She made her daughter
The wise
be...
princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
She made her daughter choose engineering. And she had a bird.
Is the gold... Is that it?
It's opening.
O-L.
What's in there this time? Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young. And
she was beyond batshit.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Oh, so that's how she found the house.
Pay period date begins, pay period date ends.
Salmonberry Park. Huh.
From the good people of Salmonberry Park.
Commune?
looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
Bon voyage, Marianne. Marianne, you had the warmest, most beautiful aura. Keep shining. Godspeed. Love your pictures. I'm back on my phone eating dinner. What up, what up?
Her father.
May 17th, 1996. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I'll have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother has passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It is now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Audie brought in a beautiful photo album full of holiday pictures in La Connor. You were in all of them, but you weren't here today. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, guys. I sneezed 4 times. The devil's here. We haven't heard. I'm sorry. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and we can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you. God, now I have a yawn after. Wherever you and your child, and that you and your child are both safe. Jesus Christ. Words. Your mother has been sick and depressed for years, and you can only imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing that she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when children leave her home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope that you begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing them and shaping them into people they're supposed to become, whether you like it or not. I won't trouble you again. I hope you've made your intentions clear. I know you made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before
That's
she even
before
got here.
us. Yeah?
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Okay. What next?
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day she took her tiara and ran into the forest. So this is the start of this one. That's what this one is, right? Because there's the little girl who's running into the forest. So it's the little girl who's running into the forest. Is there a story? Princess helps her friends. Big Fog is punished. No, because this is either really before or really after is what they said. So the central dining table is the end. Because that's her with her friends. Like, the bear and the beaver are her
everything in the
homies.
stash was dated. Why don't we go take another look?
That's a good idea. Everything in the stash was dated. Well, first was the castle. That I know, because she leaves the castle, right?
So I guess she tried to change majors, but couldn't.
Her parents probably wanted her to study something more practical.
Marianne Ronan, the very definition of the word
So,
practical.
Major change. College. 1984. Which would have been her moving away from the castle, right? Because that's her moving out of the house.
Both of her parents kind of sound like jerks. I would have run away too.
$1995, mom dies. Right?
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
1992. Worked in Juneau. What's the date on this cult thing?
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
I lost my pen.
So weird to imagine her living in a community like that.
1992.
With, you know, other people.
June.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town
I
was
want to say
turning on
worked
us?
in Juneau was in August or July. Was working in Juneau.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
That's the Pious Pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course.
Jesus, mind rat.
Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
Oh, it looks like I missed a couple of them.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose. Back in your pond, big frog. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. The old bear's gotta be in his ice cave.
God, I missed just a couple of them.
Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
I missed 2. Dang nabbit, kids. I missed 2. So it's got to start with the
Gold
castle.
Lady's castle.
So it starts at the castle. She ends up working at the watchmakers, but there's also the cabin. I think the cabin is the cabin the end, or there's the flower place.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go take
I
another
know
look?
it is. I know it's dated. I know it's dated, honey buns. I know.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are
Pulse?
definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Next is the watchmaker.
Some sort of clock.
Then it's the
This
house.
is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in a big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where the sun would catch it on the surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare at it for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing its surface to be sure that it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on her head, and walk into the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst through an open window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning, she woke to find herself cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess had relaxed. The next day was the same as any other, though she had perhaps given the tiara on an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as nothing had gone wrong in the night. That night, she placed the tiara on its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay on the ground broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of anything at all that could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix it and polish it, it was gone beyond repair and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night. sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze was fixed on a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried her tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. As a final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara was felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer a princess in a tiara and a beautiful crown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title.
And that
She
was how the
buried
princess
it.
lost her most precious treasure and her title.
She buried it.
That was the story she read us that night.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
And you guys came around.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
God damn.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but
now we know.
all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Let's open it together.
Okay, so how do we open it?
O-L-E. So the red is an L. L-E-O. Leo.
All right, should be easy enough. Yes.
Eerie as fuck.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
It did.
Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Allison
That was
and
her son.
Ollie. We write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, my goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Because that's where she buried her inheritance.
Is that
Leo Ronan.
The first baby.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't
she
tell us
bury
any
him
of
under
this?
the tree? Are we about to go dig up a dead baby? Because that's
it's
rough.
fucking terrible. That's why.
Yeah, you were 6. I don't think
Allie,
my mom would tell
did
me
we
either.
do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I want to know who my daddy is, though.
Come on. Let's go to the dock.
I think it's the cop.
It's time to finish this.
I really think it's the cop.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find. I wish she just explained all this to us. The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the...
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She repaired the water leak. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She turned the power back on. She fixed the broken window.
Am I missing anything? The beaver... What did the beaver fix? Fix the roof. The post bent the wrong way.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and...
Actually, I'm not sure.
God only knows, Ballistic. Well, Sam was technically there regularly, making sure everything was okay. Stufa fixed the roof, bent the post.
Or not. Or not. Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on.
Actually, I'm not sure. Wait.
So the story says... Shingles have blown off the roof. Bent a post in which the house stood. The bear helped with the roof.
She fixed the roof shingles.
But she doesn't. The bear fixes
Maybe
the
not.
shingles.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story...
She slapped the post with her tail to right it. Maybe not.
Well, she does, but she bends it. Now, can you help me with a puzzle?
Yeah.
We have David coming to help.
She fixed the roof shingle. She slapped the post with her tail to right it.
She doesn't do anything else without the bear. Hi, Dave. Okay. So we're gonna back out of this real quick. We're gonna read this story. Can you read this story in your best David voice?
The Beaver Fixes the House. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the walls and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. "What will I do?" despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess, let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess, "but if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was, then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver, who kept an excellently crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver, and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed, because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "Oh, it will be an easy fix," she said. Then she set about riding the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again.
What up, Halo?
That winter, the very old beaver grew ill. Very ill. She was not able to fix her den, nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans, and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I am happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew that the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness.
Halo, this is the same people as Life is Strange. This is their game, Tell Me Why. This is the last chapter. Okay, so Dave, now that you've taken that story in, I assume that's the story that we need. Are you ready for this?
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
The beaver just did the post.
Yeah, I know. That I tried that, and that didn't work. So they fixed the roof, was one. They did the planks on the wall.
But the bear did that.
They're asking
She
what are
fixed
the
the
animals.
planks that were
They
blown
said
off the
all
walls.
the animals.
On the post.
She slapped the post with... All right.
Okay, that's all. There's probably gonna be one more. If you
Damn.
don't say.
That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
This is in a cop voice now. If you're ready to do a cop voice.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you. So I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet.
Oh, this might not be a cop. I think this might be signed Carol. I don't know. Okay. I don't know who this is. They said, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, this is Carol now. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady with a cop voice when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go. And that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone.
This is Eddie's mom.
My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I'd be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He does love spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol.
I think this is an exclusive for Xbox and Xbox Game Pass, which is why I don't think you've heard of it. I have Xbox Game Pass for PC, which is why I'm able to play it. Brizzy says, hi, Dave.
Hi, everybody.
And also, thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your beautiful rendition. So there's this one.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know,
This is about a debt to some pelicans.
The goblin.
don't really remember.
Crafty goblins, good.
I bet it's that one that's... Pasted over weird.
Probably.
Oh, wait, go back. One more. The goblin saved the old beaver.
That's not what one we're on, Will. Right?
But it's good deeds. I don't know.
Maybe. Very short story. That is how she forgave the crafty goblins and taught them charity. Is that what... Yeah, because that's the picture. That's the picture in this.
I think it might be a lot of them.
No way. Okay.
So that one's done already.
What one's done?
It's in the middle. You're not changing anything.
I think we need to read through the story just to make sure.
Scan to the next page. I'm happy to read the whole thing if you want me to.
If you want to do your quick reading, tell us that it's not here.
I don't think it is because that one's only about the. I think there's like one bit out of each of the goblin stories.
The old bear.
That's still a princess story.
Read that one.
The old bear gave them a cave. Going back and forth. Hold still. Okay.
It's gotta do with the beehive, though.
No, that one doesn't.
Help hug the rat. Remove thorn. Drop beehive.
But that ice story didn't have anything to do with
So
the
it
beehive.
that might not be one that we're doing.
Yeah,
in
so it's
general.
not that one.
So how do we help the beaver?
It does help. You do help the beaver. That was...
They helped fix the beaver
They
dam.
helped the beaver dam. They didn't help the...
The hug.
No, so that's not... The big frog doesn't have anything to do with it.
There's a thorn.
Yeah, but the frog doesn't have any. The story about the frog doesn't have anything to do with it, because it's about the princess. That's the one you already did. Goblins aren't in it. Keep going. Goblins aren't in it. We did that one. Are the thieves goblins? Okay.
Princess makes new friends.
Yeah,
Maybe
go
this
to
is
the
where they give him a
go to
hug.
the next one.
Friendship.
I don't see a hug in this one.
Bear tumbles to the ground.
That one still doesn't have anything to do with
Moon might not have anything to do with it.
Okay.
Not in the story.
Hunter. No. That one we did already. We helped the beaver.
Here's tricking the muskrat.
No, that was them being mean. They didn't feed the muskrat.
Scratch the moose, the thorn, drop the beehive. Hug the princess. What's this don't literally happen?
The moose. No.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
I guess they did.
Just tried it.
Huh. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. Actually, I'm not sure.
Oh. Just fucking with you.
They removed a thorn from the frog's back. Actually, I'm not sure. They broke open the beehive for the bear. Maybe not.
They broke open the beehive for the bear, is what he says.
Actually, I'm not sure.
That one I know is right.
I know that.
They helped fix the beaver dam.
Hey. Sorry, I'm just trying to help.
Sound very condescending.
That's
For
just
someone
how-
that doesn't know anything about the story.
It's just how my voice sounds.
Did she actually make the princess feel better when the princess was not? Can that be confirmed? Princess and the Two Thieves. Cake to me was so big they could hardly carry it. I'll be able to survive a long winter. Prepared after the cake was the last of our food until the snow melted.
Well, and then there was another one. Yeah, this one. Go back one. Okay, no, not yet. They are crying. She is crying. Oh, no, I'm too close.
It's not catching me at all. The princess dried her eyes and smiled at the two goblins. If we were friends, we could share a cake you stole from me. A friend.
Okay, go back a page. I just wanted to see if she was hugging them in the picture.
The old bear was hungry. No. They never get anything with a honey. There's nothing with honey this entire story.
No. Oh, okay.
I had woken up.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be on the next page.
We didn't do anything. Weird mind, right? They scrubbed his antlers clean.
Bake the pie for the princess. That's not a hug. They scrub the moose's antlers
None
clean.
of this
I
is
guess
any
that's
of
a
it.
scratch.
They don't feed the
They don't feed
the
him.
muskrat.
They help the... Oh, but those are the two we already have. We have help the beaver and scratch the thing.
Maybe we should actually look through the story.
Yep, nope, you were right. That's the story.
But what is it?
It's on the next page. I didn't read it good. Scratch the moose, help the bear, hug the princess. Not help the beaver.
I was gonna say, it's always been in
Or
one
not.
story so far.
He broke open the beehive for the bear.
It's never been like a crazy
Nailed
large
it.
amount of info.
Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't
The
gone to
Pelican
shit.
Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. Specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, homemade souvenirs to personalized apparel and local art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene of store and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the customer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Vecchi store owner, or co-store owner, Tessa Vecchi, and upcoming artist Marianne Ronan. The business plan is prepared to obtain financing of the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and help cover expenses in the first year of operation. In year one, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year two, we will generate a moderate profit. Working on an executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? So her and Tessa were going to go into business together. There's 2 more of these.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story.
That's like the first one.
The Bear and the Princess. Once upon a time, in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the banks of the river, swiping its salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he's got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while the wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down onto all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk with you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest, back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear. A fresh-caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. I think that's all you need. A ring of spruce.
What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
It was freshly bloomed bluebell. The spruce. Click on it and it'll say it.
Huh. Fresh caught salmon?
Salmon.
A handful of ripe berries?
Handful of ripe berries. Bluebell.
A newly bloomed bluebell?
Bluebell. And oh, yep, that was
nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
This guy is like a gruff lumberman.
Barely. Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but you didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind, and you know so much it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess that all went to my head. But I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. You can pass in the street and say hello or not. Okay. A P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Damn.
The crafty
Last one.
goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And
No,
I
know which
distinctly
one.
remember drawing that cake,
The one
which
before the
is
princess
arguably
ran.
the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso.
Yeah. The Princess and the Two Thieves. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from the strong wood of the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess was not a native of the forest, but she never spoke about where she had come from, for it made her cry. She did not have many friends, but that was how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. Princess was happy to be left alone in the big house in the deep forest. She knew that the forest would provide for her, but that its generosity had to be respected, so she only took what she needed. And for a long time, life was just fine for the princess in the big wooden house. One winter day, when snow blanketed the earth and ice bent the trees low, the wise princess realized that food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first, only a few fruits and nuts and eggs vanishing during the night. Maybe it's the birds, she said, or the mice. And for a time, the princess was okay with losing some food, for the winter was long and little creatures needed to eat too. But then, small items started to disappear as well. Spoons and plates, forks and knives, and blankets. It was as if every time she was in one part of the house, something disappeared in another room. Well, that can't be birds or mice, said the princess. I think I have a thief. So she went outside to look for traces in the snow and noises in the wind, but there was nothing to be found, nor to be heard. That's strange, said the princess. Maybe the thief is hiding inside my house. For many days she hunted, looking behind the curtains and under the bed, in the attic, in the chimney, behind the poles and under the carpets, but she found nothing. And as she searched, food kept on disappearing, night after night. I will make a cake, frowned the princess. A big cake, with every egg and fruit and nut I still have, so that I only have one thing to keep my eye on. She spent the whole day making the cake and using everything she had left. The cake she made was so big she could hardly carry it. If I manage to protect the cake, I'll be able to survive the long winter, she said. So she added a lock to the oven, and she kept the big cake safe inside. But the next morning, the lock had been opened, and the cake had disappeared. At first, the princess cried, because that cake was the last of her food until the snow melted. But then, she noticed 2 trails of tiny feet in the spilled flour, and she followed the tracks to a hidden hatch in the floorboards. This is how the princess realized that 2 tiny thieves were living under the wooden house, right below her feet.
Everyone wants to know about your OnlyFans.
You couldn't afford it.
Oh. Oh.
And you
Okay.
probably remember what the goblins stole in that story.
They steal
fruits.
fruits and veggies.
Fruits.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
Those nuts? Those look like nuts.
Some flour for the cake, maybe?
Flour.
Or not.
Silverware.
They steal spoons.
What if they took some spoons?
Blanket.
They steal eggs, right?
Egg.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
Quick.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
Because Dave doesn't have an OnlyFans, Halo. We might get a, what's it called? A Patreon in the future for Dungeons and Dragons.
Not the same thing.
Yeah. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Are you ready to go?
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I feel like we've seen everything.
Either way,
Okay, I'm about to end the game, I think.
Me too.
Exciting.
How's your whiskey? Oh, Bruzzy says no. Whoop, I left, Bruzzy.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was
There's
here
still
that
another
night.
puzzle.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
This is my superpower. I remember real good. I'm the Remember Twins. The Remember Twins. I remember, you remember?
Almost.
Stupid
It's Eddie. Oh, Eddie's got a beard. It's Tom Vecchi!
Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Oh, that's bad!
Didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
Exclamation point YouTube for me.
What should we do now?
Oh my god, that's good.
Call him out here and make
That's
him
like a
tell
big
us what was
flip.
going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Bum, bum, bum.
That doesn't mean a goddamn thing to me.
He's our dad. Fine. He'll be back, maybe.
Let me
I'm gonna
take
need
the
corn
lead on
dogs
this.
later.
I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure.
Corn dogs.
Whatever. As long as we get answers.
The store owner's our daddy.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
It is the Breaking Bad guy.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man.
Huge Heisenberg
It was
vibes.
Tessa's idea initially, but I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn, or you let Marianne drown.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Tried to start a
Doesn't
fire.
excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked.
I don't know if I can accuse him for the drowning.
I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me
he's
to pay
running
for
for
my
mayor.
mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
Oh, fuck.
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Fuck you. You preyed on her.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman.
Uh-huh.
And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it
You
anymore.
could go to the local paper.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years.
Our secret?
I want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
fuck?
Hunter.
What the fuck? You just watched it all.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, fuck. She said, I'm not gonna hurt you. We thought we saw that in our memories, and she said it. We heard her say, I'm gonna kill you, and we heard her say, I'm not gonna hurt you in 2 different memories.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does.
He's my brother.
His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Go fuck yourself.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
Or kill Tom and just be done with it. Big brain moves. He's the only one that knows, right? Just off him. That's how we have big brains.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you?
I think she did, Tyler. I think that asshole
Did you?
definitely got to her.
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Are we gonna see it all play out now? Watch together, see what happened. Yeah, they are Mind Rat. Am I gonna have to choose Tyler's memory or Allison's memory? Because that's gonna suck. Her hand is on the trigger in this memory. And in the other one, it's not. She's walking up with the gun by her side. I don't know, Bruzzy. We're still playing Stranded Deep and Red Dead. I'm gonna figure something else out next week. One memory she's pointing the gun, one memory she's not.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
No, Bruzzy, not really.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know.
I already said it earlier. I think 3. Bruzzy.
And we're never gonna know the truth, are we?
We never will.
Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Do I have to choose now? I'm gonna choose my brother.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you!
I'm sticking with Tyler.
I'm going to kill you!
I don't want to,
going to kill
but
you.
I stand by Tyler. I stand by Tyler.
This isn't what...
No, I didn't choose Tyler most of the series. But I don't believe
Marianne
Tom.
couldn't face being separated from her kids again.
I don't believe
The only way to
Tom.
make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you.
I think Tom's evil.
I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing.
Tom Vici, the guy that told us the whole thing about our past and is also supposed to be our dad.
You wanna go back inside?
Yeah.
The last character that we spoke to in game. That Tom. Halo, if you want to watch the rest of this playthrough, I have it on my YouTube channel. So you can technically watch all of it on YouTube if you want to watch it. I suggest you play it yourself, though. Hey, Mindright, can you check and see if he's linking my YouTube? I can't tell.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think?
You've definitely
Will it
seen a
age
lot,
well,
Halo.
Or just gone bad?
Or that vodka. Perfect, thank you.
Cheers, I guess.
You're figuring out what happened to your mama.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking. About our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of
I didn't think he was gonna keep going here.
Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them.
That we do.
Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Yeah, I will, Bruzzy.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
It seems like our mom is happy. She seemed happy with that decision. Aw. That felt like a good decision. That felt like a good ending. That felt like the good thing. I thought I did bad. That felt good. That made me feel like I did good. Wiley did a good thing. I think we did a good ending. She wasn't disappointed in us. She said we freed her from the Mad Hunter. Tom was the Mad Hunter. I think I got the good ending. As subtle of an ending as it probably is, I think I did good. Pretty as fuck though, ain't it? Fade to black. Roll credits. No. 6 months later. She's moving to Juneau. Getting her shit packed up. Or is she moving into the house? Why does it look like she's taking stuff into the house? Yeah, that's their house. It looks like they live there. It's got like plant life and shit going on. She decided to stay? Maybe, Bruzzy. Fix Sync Paul Tyler.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, everything okay?
Oh, everything's fine. I just came back from shopping and thought I'd call.
Well, it's good to hear your voice. What's going on?
Heard about Tom?
Did you get my text about Tom losing the election?
Oh yeah. Can't say I'm surprised. Or sorry. Or anything. Fuck that guy.
Ooh, speaking of telling Tom to fuck off, Tessa left him.
Yeah!
Finally. God. I really hope she told him to stuff it.
In the name of the Father. Bye-bye.
How's life?
How's life in the big city?
Juneau is cool.
Cool?
So he went to
Okay,
Juneau.
I'm a convert. Everyone at the JCE has been so welcoming, and I went to a march last week.
Look at you, Mr. Socialite. I could use a good kick in the pants. I've been trying to sit down and write a new story, but I keep putting it off.
A new story for the Book of Goblins?
Yeah, I guess a sort of sequel.
That's awesome. I'd love to find out what happens to those two.
Thanks. That's what I needed to hear.
Gotta go.
All right, time for me to get going.
Okay, but real quick, everything good with the house?
Yeah, I'm starting to make it mine. To tame it, if you will.
You think you made the right call staying?
Yeah, I think so. Even after everything. This feels like where I need to be right now.
Maybe that's a good thing to write about then.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually.
Okay, but you better give me credit if you do.
Will do. Love you.
Love you too, sis.
Lots of pictures. What now?
Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries. But better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies.
Quit smoking. I just like understanding what the house is like now.
I could stare at this all day.
You should see the view I have.
Say hello to the neighbor across the alley for me.
Bert says hi back, and he hopes you're enjoying the weather.
One of the books that Sam had. What else is there for me here? Am I supposed to go back down to the dock? I played it all, Bruzzy. We've talked about this before. I played all the Life is Strange stuff. Knocked a few times, but you weren't home. Took a look at the dock and weren't needing much work. Just good old scrub and oiling. Say hello again to your brother.
I guess that's as close as she'll ever get to divorcing him.
I'm writing this letter from Junior International Airport. I'll be boarding a plane to Manila. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye. I'd never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. When I discovered you two were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering. I brought down on your house the wrath that I did not declare. I'm deeply ashamed after all these years. Take care. What else is there to do? Is it just the end of the game and this is it? I'm just so confused. There's got to be something else I'm missing.
Hey, Allison. Guess you're not answering your landline either. Just wanted to check in and see if we're still out for dinner tomorrow. I'm making my special Eddie-licious fish tacos. Oh, sorry, gotta run. Mayor Scrow just walked in.
Hey, Princess. Well, I'm doing like you asked and calling ahead to let you know I'm on my way out to replace that door. So, that's up. See you soon.
Send a picture to Tyler, I guess? It's not exactly 4 hours, Bruzzy. There's no way. That doesn't make sense. I don't like the open-endedness of this. It bothers me a little bit.
To work. Come on, Allison. A friend? What is that? The princess frowned, for she realized that the two tiny thieves were as lonely as she was. A friend is someone you love and care for. Someone you would never hurt. Yeah, right.
Hey, mind rat.
Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a solitary goblin in a big wooden house. That goblin had not always been so solitary. She had a twin, and when they were younger, they were inseparable. Together, they rescued princesses and outsmarted ice trolls, and even trapped a mad hunter. But as she grew older, the goblin sister decided that she'd had enough of adventures.
Oh, this is sad.
So while her brother went out to explore the world, she stayed behind as guardian of the big wooden house.
Keep all their memories safe. Ooh, keep all their memories
For
safe.
it is not on all of us to adventure. Some must stay behind to tell the story and to hold shelter for those who may come back and those who never left.
There it is. Tell me why. That was really good. I really liked it. It was a really fun game. I think the puzzles were kind of easy. I feel like we smashed the puzzles pretty quick. There are only a couple of them that really stumped me, and it was in the very beginning, trying to understand, like, the way the language worked. But after that, the puzzles got pretty easy. That was fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks Bruzzy, Mindrat, everybody, Halo. It's been really cool. Halo, check out the rest of the playthrough on YouTube. I have been, like, uploading all my VODs to YouTube, so you can watch it all after the fact if you really want to. Mindrat, I'm sorry to tell you, but by the time you get back, I don't think the stream's still going to be on. I'm just going to be on just to make sure there's no extra cutscene. Thank you for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, I really want to see if there's just, like, anything after the fact, so we're going to hang out until the end of the credits. And then I'm going to go make myself some food. Dinner time. It's 8:30. We're playing Stranded Deep and Red Dead Redemption right now on stream. We're gonna start the new Mario 3D All-Stars game on next Monday. Which that's, the Mario 3D All-Stars game is Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. I think David and I are gonna do Outer Worlds together because I really want to do the Outer Worlds DLC that came out yesterday. So David may be doing Outer Worlds with me every couple of days on the channel fairly regularly, which I think would be really fun. We both like Fallout a lot, so I feel like that would work in the world of games we'd enjoy. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. Keep an eye on the schedule. The Twitch chat is also where we'll vote on stuff that we want to play next, what we want to do next. Let's see. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Fall Guys Friday. We're playing Fall Guys and Cuphead. tomorrow. We're just kind of shooting the shit and kicking it for a little while. So come hang out with me while I lose my mind and do that. It's gonna be wild. Let's see. Are we almost out of this? Production babies. Are these all the babies that were had during production? I think I'll be sober. David might be drinking a little bit though, but I'm probably not drinking tomorrow. I'm saving it for the weekend. Which I've also got to paint some Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. I've got a shitload of minis I need to get to painting. I have no idea what you're on now, Bruzzy. You're just naming Stranger Things people? Or were they in there and I missed their names? Life is Strange 3 isn't gonna have anything to do with Chloe or Max. There we go. 97% completed the puzzle. Boom. Allison felt that standing by the twins' memory was the right thing. I believed in the twins' memory. In the minority. Minority. 33% of people believed in the twins' memory. 67% believed in Tom's. 1% let go of their voice. 99% held on to their voice. Eddie remained in the dark. We did not confess the truth to Eddie. I just didn't think it was the right thing to mess up what Tyler wanted. Sam felt understood by Allison. I listened to his story. We became good friends. We did not kiss him. We did not kiss him. That was it. If you or anyone you know are struggling with suicidal thoughts or experiencing emotional crisis, you can find help and resources. You matter, and we need you in this world. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8255. You get timed out for that, Bruzzy. We don't do gay like that. There is no using that in a negative tone. Automatic timeout, if not a ban. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. My name is Lila. Sometimes there's a David. We are Uncivil Union, and I will see you guys tomorrow about 5 p.m. for Fall Guys Friday. Peace out.